Okay, this QMS principle is that means we have to customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvements, evidence-based decision making, and relationship management. So these are the management QoS principle which is referred throughout the standard, and that we have to apply each and every processes. Okay.
Okay.
So you should be very much familiar with this. Now we are talking this because this is standard has some specific requirement. There are a few requirements. What the standard talks for this? Customer satisfaction. Then after the customer satisfaction, what they talk? They talk meeting customer. These are the main focus of this standard. Number one is enhancement of customer satisfaction. Number two is meeting the customer requirement. These are the two focus area where throughout this management system ISO 9000 standard deals with all the requirements, and we accordingly we can discuss all the things. Now we are coming to the topic. See, so before moving ahead on the requirements, let us understand the this few terminology which are mostly referred in this standard is the risk. Risk, what you just, this is a terminology, but you must keep on writing this terminology. What is the risk? Risk is the effect of uncertainty. Effect of uncertainty, because risk, anything happens, any events happens that without alarming, that is effect of uncertainty is the risk. So you can write this terminology because it is referred several times in this standard. Okay.
Yeah.
Then risk-based thinking. Risk-based thinking means, if you'll remember, in this ISO 9001 standard, there was there is a, you might be knowing, corrective action and preventive action. Correct? How many people you know what is the corrective action and preventive action? Do you know anyone?
No.
No. Anything? Anyone from your side? No.
No.
Okay. Now, just I want to recall. See, if any, for example, I'm taking the example. To take it the example, suppose there is a one complaint from your customer. What do you do?
Any customer complaint you received by client about the product.
What do you do?
We find first we have to know what they complain about.
Okay.
And find a solution.
Okay, know the problem. Okay. Then what you do?
Find the solution.
Okay. Then what you do?
Then what we do about find solution, maybe we can find, find a solution, then we can solve the problem. We hope that can solve the problem.
No. I can repeat again. You have very correctly. First of all, you find the problem. Then you find the solutions. Then what? Then you response. Response
to the complaint.
Response to customer. Okay. Exactly what you wanted to say. This is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. See, because how you find the problem, how you find the solution. Because once you receive the problem, then you find the solution, then you respond to customer. Correct?
Yeah.
See, what is this? This is all activities called a corrective action. Because first you first you know the problem, then you find the issues, and then you find the solutions and
respond to the customer.
Response to customer. Now this word is complete. Okay. See, this all activities is called a corrective action. For example, you are sitting in your conference hall. You assume that suddenly there is a problem is your AC, air condition is not working. Suddenly, what do you do?
Sorry, sir, I can hear you clearly. Suddenly we
okay, you are sitting in your conference hall and presume that suddenly your air condition is stopped working. What do you do?
Oh. What should I do? Bu, bisa dibantu? Itu maksudnya seperti apa?
Bisa dibantu terjemahin, Bu.
Can anyone, can you write in chat box, please? Keep on writing on the chat box. I'm just writing hi on the chat box. Keep on writing. You put your name and keep on writing. I am just in chat box.
Okay. Mr. Can I ask you again about when we in the conference hall and when see what is not working? What is that? Can you repeat again?
See, just I want to train the you people. See, just.
Yeah,
you see, you want to record it, you can record it. I'll allow. You can allow. I'll give me once again.
Okay.
Okay. I'll record it. I'll allow you.
Yeah, just repeat the question about when we are in conference hall and then.
If you are sitting in your conference hall, you are sitting in your one room. There is one air condition is working in your hall conference hall.
Okay. Maybe I can
stop the working. Air condition is not working. What do you do?
Maybe I can translate to them.
You can translate.
Okay. Untuk pertanyaannya, ketika kita ada di publik atau di suatu hall gitu, Bu, terus AC di ruangan itu nggak nyala gitu. Jadi apa yang kita lakukan sebagai publik pengunjung seperti itu?
Okay, we report the complaint.
Okay. See. Better you can you write on the chat, please, so that I can understand.
Okay. What, Mister? Can you repeat again?
I am asking. Otherwise you can directly speak up me. See, I want to clarify because this is throughout the standard. There is a continuous repetition of corrective action, preventive action. So, if you do not want, okay, my question is, if you want to record, you can record it, because I'll allow you can just send me link here.
Okay, Mr.
This is my question.
Stop working. We have to fix it.
What do you do?
We have to fix it. No.
If your AC suddenly stopped working, what do you do?
We have to fix the air conditioning.
See, this is your question. What do you do?
Then we have to fix the air conditioner until it's working again.
Okay, first what will you do? First you will find step 1.
Cari rusaknya.
Find the problem. Checking.
Step 1.
Find the problem. What is the problem?
Cek dulu.
Check.
Cari kerusakan. Find the problem.
Okay, then
after we got the problem, then we fix it.
okay. I hope this is the steps.
Yes.
Clarified?
Okay.
See all these, see why I have asked this question, to explain you the corrective action. My objective behind to explain you the corrective action. Because see, whole thing was my purpose to investigate you, because you said it, you do not know the what is the corrective action. So my whole intention was to explain you the what is the correct. Now you understood. When there is a problem, then you find the problem. That is, this is called a root cause. This is called a root cause. Okay. Then you understand the what is the problem. Then you find there is a problem in the power. After the root cause, you got there is a problem in the power supply. Then you have taken the actions. You have called the electrician, mechanic to replace it and get it done. So this is all steps is called a corrective action. What is now what we understand? When there is a problem and we can correct the problem by adopting the several ways, find the root causes, taking the necessary actions to start the working. This is called a corrective action. Now clarified?
Yeah.
You people know the corrective action now?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Everybody's know the corrective action. What is the corrective action?
Yes, everybody know.
Clarified. Okay. So in future, anything asked? Now we are talking on this preventive action. Although this is standard, do not talk because preventive action replaced with the okay. See, now this standard never talks for the any preventive action because this in this standard it is replaced with the risk assessment, risk analysis. Okay. Okay. Now, team, please. Anyone can you explain the what is the risk? Risk is what is the risk?
Risk.
Risk.
Uncertainty.
Effect of uncertainty. Okay. If okay. What is the preventive action?
Replace with the risk analysis.
See, this preventive action is not a requirement of this standard, but to understand the risk assessment, risk and anything, we have to make the understanding of the preventive action also. So that I am explaining, otherwise it is not required in this standard. See, when there is a problem, you are taking the immediate action to resolve the problem is called a corrective action. Okay? And any action we are taking for preventing the reoccurrence. That means preventive action, that means we are taking the permanent solution so that it cannot be repeated. The similar problem never comes. Then we take the action, that is called a preventive action. Corrective action, immediate we are taking the action is a corrective action. You can say the correction also and corrective action. But when there is a permanent, we are making the permanent solution so that the similar type of problem, suppose AC in one hall is not working. Maybe you have the several AC air conditioner in your office. So might be you are taking all the AC, checking the electrical system, all the ACs is called a preventive action. Because although that do not have the problem, but you are ensuring that the similar problem is not there. So this is the preventive action. So now it is clarified the corrective action and preventive action. This is for your knowledge purpose only. I am repeating you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, because we have not started the standard, just I am giving you the basic idea. So that similarly, now we are coming to the topic risk-based thinking. See, this is the very much risk-based thinking. That means we have to, whenever you are planning any activities, you do the proper risk analysis when you are planning to any activities. Suppose in your organization, if you are planning to any activity, you do the risk analysis. For risk analysis, we have the separate discussion, but we have to understand this throughout the standard is the risk-based thinking standard. Nothing but taking the preventive action each and every steps of the processes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, it is clarified. Now we have to understand these two topics very much important. Then we'll go to the standard directly. See, you keep on writing these terms also. Process. What is the process?
Set of interrelated or interacting activities with transfer input into output.
Set of interrelated or interactive activities is performed. And what is the product? Anyone can explain me this terminology?
Product. What is product? Something like that, sir?
Anyone? When quickly you can look into your book. I have given you the book. There is given. Quickly look into the book and reply me. What is the product?
Product. Let me find. A result of process.
Output of process.
Result or output of process.
Okay. Now it is clarified.
Yeah.
Set of interrelated interacting activities which transform into output. And what is the output? Output is the product. Maybe product, maybe services. So that means output of the process is the product. Okay?
Yeah.
You keep on writing for it. It is very good for your understanding. Okay. Now there is a special concept requirement. This is the process approach. Then you understand what is the process? Set of interrelated interacting activities. Interrelated interacting activities is the process. Okay. Then process approach. That means throughout the process, hello?
Yeah.
Clarified, understood?
Yes, understood. Under product. Process approach, not sir, not yet, sir.
Process set of interrelated activity or interacting activities is the process. Product is the output of the process. What is the process approach?
Process approach, the process is involved the systematic definition and management process.
Process approach is the management of processes and their interaction is the process approach. What you understand? Management of processes and their interactions.
Interaction.
Clarified?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have understood. Just I'll quickly recap the things. Then we'll go to the standard only, directly to the standard. Now quickly you can respond to me. Then this topic we can discuss in later on, because this we'll discuss on the later on. Now quickly recap. Because what is my object? I want you, once you finish this training, you should be perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Quickly respond me.
Yeah.
There is a two purpose. What is the purpose?
Customer satisfaction.
Okay. Customer satisfaction enhancement. Next.
And second is meet customer requirement continuously.
Consistently supply of the product and services consistently supply under product and services to meet the meeting the customer's requirement. Okay,
Yeah.
consistently meeting the customer requirement consistently. These are the two objectives. Okay. What is the corrective action?
Sorry, sir. Pardon me. Can you repeat? What is corrective action? Oh, corrective action. Apa itu corrective action?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Now we'll start the standard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you listen very carefully and listen very carefully. Okay. See, this standard have 10 clauses. Okay. See, this clause, this standard has the requirement of 10 clauses, but we have to focus on the clause number 4 to clause number 10 because all the requirement for the implementation and certification, any other things are given in clause number 4 to clause number 10. Okay. So now this is, but requirement is given clause number 4 to 10. Okay, now clear? This ISO 9001 had the 10 clauses, but requirement for implementation is given clause number 4 to 10. Okay. We'll look for the clause number, what the standard clause number 4 says.
What the standard?
See, clause number 4. See, clause number 4. It is given in your book also. I have given the study material. That book also you can refer. It is there. Okay. See, clause number 4 is the context of the organization. There are 4 sub clauses. Clause number 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, and 4.4. So I'll quickly explain you, and so that you can understand fast better. Just a moment.
Yeah. Semuanya bawa HP nggak? Semuanya bawa HP. Coba share. Itu bahasa Indonesia ya? Punya bahasa Inggris nggak? Hah?
Itu yang apa?
Yang halaman 22 teh.
22. Halaman 22.
Okay, now let us start. Okay, see what this is standard context of organization. This talks for all the basic planning activity of the QMS ISO 9001 standard. What is it? Understanding the context of on its organization. That means what the organization does and what are things. Then understanding the needs and expectation of interested party. I'll take quickly example and we'll move ahead. Then determining the scope of the quality management system. Then this is the requirement of the quality management system and its processes. Okay. These are the basic things. See, what we do on not sell, if you'll understand. See, this clause number 4.1 generally asks for this identifying the internal and external issues. Because this clause say determine the internal and external issues. A specific requirement of this standard is determining the internal and external issues. See, determining the internal and external issues. Whenever if you are planning for the QMS, when we are planning for the implementation of this any activities, process, manufacturing the product, supply the product, any activity, then first of all the requirement is identify, determine the internal and external issues. These are the basic requirements. What are the focus? What do you know by internal issues and external? Do you know any idea about what is the internal issue, external? Any idea?
Internal issues is all about the product that we make, and the external issues is about the customer need.
What?
Internal issues is about the product that we made, and the external is about the customer need, something like a customer need.
Oh, it is very good, very good. You are very internal. What do you say?
A product we make.
You make, okay. External.
And external is about the customer needed. What customer need?
Customer need. Okay. Anyone?
Internal.
External competitor.
Anyone? Quickly, because this is the basic. We have started the standard, so we must know all the things. So see, I'll not take much more time. Quickly, I'll go see. See, just you for it is not given anywhere. This definition, I'm for your understanding. I'm writing it. It is for your understanding. Any issues which are within the control of organization, yeah, you can say it is in the organization. For example, internal issues. I am giving you the example. performance of the organization. Okay? If it is low, then it is an issue. Okay? Internal issues can be performance organization. Then what other? Knowledge about product, process, customer requirements,
Gotcha.
Practice.
okay? This could be the internal issues. You can find the internal issues within this area, even much more, but these are the, for example, I'm giving you. Okay? It is given in your book also, but you can copy this. It's okay. It can help you to understand. Okay? And what are the external issues?
Internal issues is the control, which are within the control of the organization, or you can say in the organization. The issue is intern in your organization.
The issues of the organization which are not in control of the organizations. Okay? Example, this is which are not in the control of your organization. You can say, what is example?
Customer need, market need. Market competition.
Market competition is not in your control. It depends on the market. Technological changes. Technology.
Social. Economy.
Hello, you got my point? These are the examples. These are not in control of the organization. Okay?
Yeah.
Now you people are understanding. Now it is clarified. So what the standard says, determine the external and external issues. Then you have to find out you have given this example. This is not correct. Then you can remember this. This is any issues which are within the control that we can control it. External issues which are not in control of the organization, we have to react accordingly. Okay. So these are the issues. So as per the 4.1, we have to do the identify the internal external issues. Clear? Clarify? Yeah. You can note down, if anyone want to note down, you can note down it. Otherwise, it is given in your book also. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is standard. See, what is the requirement says? Determining the needs and expectations of interested party. Who are the interested party? Give me example quickly. Interested party. What do you understand the interested party?
It can say our customer.
Correct. Okay.
Our employee. Stakeholder.
Okay. These are our interested party.
Kebetulan. 26.
Now you understand who are the interested party?
Yeah, employee, customer is not
the interested party of the organization. Generally, maybe some extra also you can add it, but these are the general interested party. Your customer, your employee, supplier, regulatory body, and shareholders of the organizations are the generally considered as interested. Even you can add it several other points also, but few are the very general interested party for the QMS is concerned. So see what this standard say. Our job is to understand the need and expectations of the interested party. Then you have to, while you are doing the implementation of the ISO 9000 standard, you have to find out understand what are the needs and expectation of interested party. These are your interested party. What are their needs and their expectation? This is not talking about the requirement. They are talking only for the needs and expectations. Okay? Okay. Now move to next clauses. Now this system, clause number 4.4, determining the scope. What says? determining the scope of the quality
Of the
management.
quality
What do
management
you mean by the scope?
determine the boundaries.
Determining the scope of the quality management system. What do you understand by the scope?
Determine the boundaries and applicability of the QMS.
Huh? Yes. Repeat. You are correct. Going.
The scope of the quality management system is the determine the boundaries and applicability of the quality management system.
Very good. You have read out. I think it is a standard. Okay. You are talking this determining the boundaries and applicability. Correct. Okay. What do you mean by applicability? What is applicability?
Applicability. Apa ya? Sesuatu yang kita lakukan berkelanjutan. Something that we do in continuously.
Huh? What is applicability?
Something we do it continuously.
No.
Applicability. Applicability is requirement of the organization Sir, may I? Baca HP. Kita buat applicability. Halaman 27. Applicability is the international standard that doesn't refer to exclusion. Its relation to the applicability of its requirement to the organization quality management system.
Anyone?
Applicability. Ya, apa bahasa Indonesia baca aja. Nanti di translate.
Ayo Will, yang tahu dijawab.
Just I'm now explaining you. Okay. See, there's the two terms you have to understand: a scope and this applicability. Okay. See, applicability means this standard has the requirement from clause number 4 to clause number 10 for the implementation. Which clauses are applicable to the organization, which are excluded? Because there are several requirements, as I said, requirement is 4, clause number 4 to clause number 10. Okay. So, depend on the nature of activities, requirement is given clause number 4 to 10. Okay. As I said before, maybe some of clauses are not applicable considering your work activities. So applicable which clauses requirement are applicable to, because there are several requirements given in the standard, but may not be possible to all the requirement is applicable to the organization. So when determining the scope, we have to look the boundaries. That means complete location of the organization, where organization is located, what activity is doing. Based on their activity, we can determine the applicability. That means requirement of which clauses are required by the organization, which are not required. That is, you can, other word you can say, exclusion of clauses okay. This is the main clarification of applicability means exclusion of clauses as per the nature of the activity of the organizations. This is all about the applicability, which is determined on the, so when determining the scope of the organization, we have to look for this boundary, that means physical location of the organization. Then you have to look after this applicability of the organization, that is exclusion of clauses as per, because there are the 4 to 10, there is a requirements are given. Okay, and this is all, because when determining the requirement, we have to consider this. When determining the scope, we have to consider these few points. When determining the then external is what we have discussed, then needs and expectations of interested party, and then what we said, product and services of the organization. What I said it here, as per the nature and activity of the organization, that means product and services. Nature of activity is product and services. Okay, now clarified. So when determining the scope of the organization, we have to consider the boundaries and applicability is exclusion of clauses as per the product and services of the organization. Okay, now clarified?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Very good. Now we are moving to the next exercise. Okay. See, quality management system and its processes. See, quality management system and its processes. What it says, when we are talking about the quality management and its processes, that means process of the organization. Okay. Then you have to determine the process. You know the process of the organization, what the activity is doing, what the processes, what are the activities, process of the organization. Then there is a sequence of the process. Sequence of the process. Then criteria of process. Resource. These are the all things specific. That means management. What are the things we have to process? Then you have to sequence. Then you have to set the criteria of the processes for monitoring measurement, resource needed, and risk assessment. This is all about the quality management system processes. Okay, now we move ahead. Now recap of this clause number 4. Just I am doing the recap, then we quickly move to clause number 5. What we have understand? These are the. This is the clause number 4 is the context of the organization. Understanding the need and expectation, determining the internal external issues. Then needs and expectation of interested parties. Then we have determining the scope of the organization, quality management system, and considering the body and applicabilities. And then quality management system and its processes. That means process determining the processes of the organization, sequence of the processes, criteria for the processes for monitoring and measurement, and resource needed and risk assessment. This is all about the clause number 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Any clarification needed? You required anything? Then we'll look after this this is a very interesting topic. I'm taking this so you should be very interactive. It will be.
Yeah.
Just I'm taking the new topic. That is, new topic is very much interesting. Okay. See, there is a one more requirement, but this is very general, so that I'm skipping this requirements. This is leadership and commitment is a very general requirement. So I'm not going into much more detail, because only it is the theory, nothing to understand the more. Okay. See, there is a leadership, that is leadership and commitment. That means top management of the organization shall have the commitments towards the organizations by taking the accountability and effectiveness of the quality management system, and several other requirements also given. But this is all about the theory. Nothing is a specific requirement. Even so, this is all about it. But main focus is here. See, QMS requirement is more here relevant. I discuss the customer, because you know this ISO 9000 standard is only for specific to the customer focus. Customer focus. That means enhancements of customer satisfaction, understanding the needs and expectations of the customers and so to understand the customer's focus, we have to understand this requirement and this requirement. I said in the beginning, there are several times you'll find the risk word will be repeated in this standard. So how to be a customer focus? Ensuring customers' requirement and applicable statutory and regulatory and meet consistently. You remember when I started, I used this word. That means how will make the customer focus? We will understand the customer requirement, or supply the product and services as per the customer requirement, or consistently. That means continuously, not one time. It is ongoing basis. always you meet the customer requirement. So this is all about the customer focus. Then risk and opportunity. Then doing the risk assessment, conformity of the product and services applicable. Okay. Then conformity of the product. What is the customer product is required? We will ensure that customer is product are supplied to the customer as per their requirement, as per their expectations, as per their needs. So this is the area of the customer focus. While doing this thing, we should be focused on the customer. So you keep this topic. It is very much important as QMS is concerned. Okay. What is the customer focus? Enhancement of customer satisfaction. Determining their issues and addressing the problem. This is all about the customer. Focus on enhancing the customer. Always you should be focused on the customer satisfaction, on maintain. That means enhancement. That means we will continuously enhance the satisfaction of the customer. So this is all about the customer focus. Shall we repeat once again? What are the points in customer focus? What are the points?
Customer and applicable statutory.
First of all, meeting the customer requirements, and if applicable, if there is any legal that also, then
the risks and opportunities that can affect commodity.
Okay, conformity of the product. That means whatever the customer required, we provide the ensuring the product are as per requirement. Then our focus will be enhancement of customer satisfaction. Always our enhancing the customer satisfaction is maintained. That means when the customer satisfaction is attained certain level, will ensure that it is continuously enhancing the customer satisfaction. So this is all about the requirement of ISO 9000 standard, and we should be throughout the things. When I said the QMS principle, I said you this. If you remember this QMS principle, I said you it is always repeated throughout the standard. See, I told you this word. Okay, this is continuously repeated in the standard. Okay, now it is clarified. Now this is very much important. So we should be very much, this is the example. See, this is very much important as ISO 9000 standard is concerned. Establishing the quality policy. Establishing the quality policy. Establishing the quality policy means how to hope everybody knows the quality policy. What is the policy of the quality policy of the organization? So establishing the quality policy, how to establish, how to draft the quality, how to make. See, for drafting the quality policy, there are few commitments. There are few commitments by the top management. First commitment is to satisfy the applicable regulatory requirement, and second commitment is continual improvement of the quality management system. Quality policy is the statement of Please read, understand. What is the quality policy?
Quality policy, statement of management, which
Top management.
commitment towards the QMS, quality management system.
There could be the several wording, but at least should have the commitment. This is this point to be said there. Top quality policy is the statement of top management which have the at least commitment to other QMS are to satisfy the applicant requirement and continual improvement of the government. It is a statement, you can write anything, but at least this two commitment must be there. Okay?
Yeah.
Suppose you are in your organization, what you are doing? Can you read? Can you let me know what it is? What are the activity and product of your organization?
Our product of our organization. We produce a pre-rolled corn.
Manufacturing and supply of
pre-rolled corn.
Correct?
Yes.
This is correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is your name of the organization?
PT Dutch Mill International.
Read out.
PT Dutch Mill International.
Dutch
Dutch. DUT. Yes. Mill. MELLMIL.
M
No. Mill.
M
MILL.
MILL.
M. Correct?
International.
International.
Okay. Now see, I'm just making the quality policy of your organization, just for your understanding. I'm drafting the quality policy. See, this is the quality policy of your organization. See, now we drafted the quality policy. This is very much important document for ISO certification. See, now understand?
Yeah.
And this is you can write it here. This is the quality policy of the organization. Okay. Similarly, you understand the how to draft the quality policy. Okay. Then what the standard says? A standard says this. Quality policy be available and maintained as a documented information. Then this is the available. This is the quality policy of the organization.
Nào cái gì một
Di share itu kan saya tes kan. Mau bahasa Indonesia-nya. Oh.
Kamu bahasa Indonesia? Bahasa Inggris.
Halo.
Ya.
Ya, halo.
Itu itu ada dua. Ada apa?
Hello. Okay. Now we have see, we understand what is the quality policy, all the things. Okay.
Yep.
Now there is just some specific requirement. This regarding this role and responsibility. So I'll not discuss much more on this because everybody, organization top management had to set the role and responsibility of each and every employee of the organization different level. Okay. So I do not want to go in the more depth because it is very general. So everybody knows what are the practices. Now a specific thing, this is, I said in the risk assessment of the things. These points are very much important to understand. Clause number 6. This is the planning. This is the planning. So, be careful. Listen very carefully. Very much important of this standard. This is a specific talking for the action to address the risk and opportunity. That means what I said is the risk assess, how to identify, do the risk assessment, all things. For the risk assessment, what we have to consider, the input of the risk assessment, it is clause number 4.1. What was the clause number 4.1?
Requirement. Refer to 4.2. Turn on the next second.
Okay. When addressing the risk and opportunity, we have to refer, organization shall consider the issues. Issues referred in clause number 4.1. What is the 4.1? Determining the internalizations, what we have discussed, and the referred requirement 4.2. 4.2, what is the 4.2? It was
Understanding.
Need an expectation.
Now clear? When planning for the quality management organization shall consider the issue referred in 4.1 and 4.2. For the risk assessment, we have to work out on the 4.1 and 4.2. 4.1 is internal and external issues, and 4.2 is the need and expectation of interested party. As you remember, we discussed. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of doing this risk assessment? Give the assurance the quality management can be achieved is intended outcome results. What is the intended outcome of the ISO 9001?
Customer satisfaction.
Enhancement of customer satisfaction and so why we are doing the risk assessment? To enhancement of the customer service supply on product and services as committed to the customer. Okay, and prevent. Why we are doing the risk assessment? To prevent or reduce the undesired effect. To prevent the any issues, any rejections, any issues, and then achieve the improvement. That is for the continual improvement. This is the purpose and enhance the desirable effect. That means desirable effect means customer satisfaction, enhancement, consistent apply of the product. So these are the objective behind of doing the risk assessment. For the risk assessment, what we are doing, we have to consider the as an input of internal external issues and need and expectation of interested party. Okay. Now it is clarified.
Yes, sir.
You just listen me, because see, risk assessment is very much important to during the start of training. What I said is as a planning of the any activity, any process, any activity, we do the risk analysis. One, what are the input of the risk analysis? Inputs are internal and external issues. Just keep on writing because it is very much important. Otherwise, it will be report. I'll request everyone, every participant to keep on writing. For risk assessment, input for the risk assessment is internal and external issues, which you determine in clause number 4.1. Then 4.2, there is a need and expectation of interested party. And then we have to understand the outcome of the risk assessment. First, this enhancement of customer satisfaction, consistent supply on product and services, and reduce or prevent the undesirable effect. What could be effect? Your product can be rejected, so that it can help to reduce the rejections levels. You can further enhancement of the continual process, continual improvement, enhancement of knowledge, enhancement of the credibility of the organization. There are several things to be considered. So risk assessment is very much important while planning of any activities. Okay, so this part is very much important. You can keep on understanding, keep on writing and everything. Okay, so you consider as a most important part of this QMS is the risk assessment. Okay, now we are taking the workshop practices online. We are taking the practices for the risk assessment. See, for now I'm taking the risk assessment. It just come out here. See, for the risk assessment, what are to be done? First of all, for the risk assessment, you first define the acceptance criteria. See, 3 point for the any risk assessment, we have to define the three things. One, risk acceptance criteria, risk classifications, and risk assessment method. Okay, this is the very simple principle and methodology for the risk assessment. Okay, you know, everybody is know what is the risk. Risk is the effect of uncertainty. And what is the risk? Risk is the effect of uncertainty. For risk assessment, we have to define the risk assessment criteria, identify that means risk classification, then risk assessment methods. 3 factors for risk assessment, we have to define the 3 points. Okay? Yeah. See, now, see, this risk, your risk could be, risk classification could be, generally, there are risk classification, there are 3 types. What are? Risk could be significant, risk could be moderate, risk could be non-significant. Significant, moderate, and non-significant. Okay? Your understanding, then we'll directly go to the risk assessment.
Yeah.
Then you can write this also.
Okay.
Then I'll explain you everything. You write it up to here.
Yes, sir.
You do not write this. This just hold on. I'm making a little bit smaller so that you can see. Are you able to write it? You can keep on writing this. Hello.
Yeah.
Retain this. You can write this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will explain you what is the risk assessment, what is the methods. Once it is finished, then I'll go with the risk assessment.
Yes.
Just you write on. Okay, done it. Okay, hope you finished all the things.
Yes, finished.
Okay, see why I focus the much more. See, for the risk assessment, there is three important part is very much important. That is the risk acceptance criteria, identify the risk classification, and risk assessment method. Generally, risk classified in the three: significant, moderate, and non-significant. Okay, and risk assessment method here. See, there is a risk assessment method. This point you read out this. Whenever we define the, because risk is the effect of uncertainty. What are the point? Effect of uncertainty. We'll see this. What are the factors which affect this uncertainty? This severity, occurrence, and detections. Okay. Then how we do the risk assessment? We multiply severity, occurrence, and detection. This is called a risk level. When doing the risk assessment, we have to multiply severity, occurrence, detection, and this will become. Here I have given the example. If you want to write this example, otherwise not required. Okay. See, for the risk assessment, we have to go as per the multiply the severity and occurrence detections. Acceptance level, acceptance. There are several criteria. These all are given as the example only. So, for acceptance level, when the risk assessment RPN, we have defined when the RPN is 200, it will be considered significant. When RPN is 100 and above, it will be treated as moderate. So, these are the non-significant. When RPN less than 100 is the non-significant. These are the only example is given. Some cases when the severity is the 8 to 10, it is significant. When occurrence is more frequent, then it is treated as significant. These are the several conditions are given, but this is the guideline only. When you do the risk assessment, you can define your own. Okay. And these are the some example of the severity I have given. If you refer your book also, it is given. All this information is given. And refer your book, it is given. I'll just show you your book also, it is given. Okay. Now, some of the important requirement, just for your knowledge purpose, you can keep on writing this. This is very much important. Documentation requirement of ISO 9001. So it is not in your book. It is separately given. So what I do? Can you? What I do? I'll separately supply to you this information. But if you wanted to write down important documents, what are the documents required by the ISO 9001? This is very much important. Can I drop in the chat? You can take it this from chat. Hello?
Yes.
Can I drop this information in the chat box?
Yes, can.
You can copy from chat box?
Yes, can.
Because this is very much important. This document for ISO 9000 concern is very much important.
Okay, sir.
You can keep this record and data with you. This will help you for better understanding. It is, I'm not able to put in the chat also. It is not going. I'll separately I'll mail you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, separately I'll mail you. That could help you to understand better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll separately send you this for this can help you for your understanding. Okay. Now we finished off the most of the requirement which are important in nature. See, now we are in one place. One more requirement is very much important. There are several other requirements. This is quality objective. Quality objective is very much important for ISO 9000 concern. So, being we should know this quality objective. We should know what is the quality objective and how it should be. Quality objective should be measurable. That means quality objective, because quality objective should be derived from the quality policy, or it should be measurable. That means numeric value. Okay. Or quality objective to be monitored time to time, or it is communicated within the organization. It is very much important. This clause number 6.2. Quality objective derived from the quality policy. It should be measurable, and it should be monitored and communicated within the organization, or it be updated time to time as when required. Okay. Then we read out this. We understood Okay. So when your important point is people of the organization. When the organization has the resource, the person or working in the organization should be the competent, that have the proper knowledge and experience. Suppose you are making the cone, you are making the cone, you are manufacturing, yeah, you are purchasing and supplying.
Yes, we manufacturing and supply.
Okay, very good. Okay, you are manufacturing the cone. Then what you do? The person you are keeping the different process and activity. The person who's working the different process and activity should have the proper knowledge of their product process, so that there should be no rejection. Quality of the project should be perfect. So it is. Then infrastructure. You have the sufficient infrastructure. That means machinery, equipment, proper lighting, and other supporting, that is buildings, equipment, transport resources, and communication information technology resources. Okay. Then environment for the operation of the process. You have the proper environment. That means this is psychological, physical, proper lighting, and so proper this heat, humidity, airflow, hygiene practices, noise, and everything we should consider in the organizations. Okay, the environment for the operations of the processes. You are using the instrument for monitoring and measurement. Hello.
Yes.
Are you using the equipment? Measuring equipment and instrument.
Instrument, yeah.
For inspection.
Inspection, yes.
Okay. Then you make the list of all the instruments and you do the calibration on the time to time, because this is required for monitoring and measuring equipment resources. That means instrument you are using for the monitoring of your processes. You must monitor them, must control them, must know them. Okay. Yeah. And then you should have the calibration record. Are you doing the calibration of equipment?
Yeah.
Doing the calibration? Yeah, no.
Yes.
What instrument you are using?
Sorry, sir. What is it?
See, for your process, you are using some instrument for measurement of quality of the product. You are not.
Yeah.
What instrument? What is the name of instrument?
What is the name of the?
Lebih ke pengukurannya pakai apa gitu, Ibu, untuk ngecek qualities dari produknya?
Kalau pengukurannya, kalau spesifik alat ukur kita nggak ada, Bu, tapi kita ada standarnya.
Mr. Yogendra, they have a standard for measure the quality of their product.
Okay, they are not using instrument.
No.
You are measuring the length and thickness of the paper, size of the cone.
Maksudnya cara ngukurnya untuk ketebalannya atau lebar atau yang tercetak udah pas atau belum itu pakai apa?
Kita ada mesin sih, Bu, mesin yang mencetak.
Oh, yeah, they have a
mesin
automatic machine.
Machine for cutting.
Okay, it's fine. They have automatic machine, but they do the calibration on it. Okay, anyway. Then organizational knowledge. Anyway, it is not required. See, organizational knowledge. See, you have some training material, PPT and everything. You train to your people time to time. You have the system for training, all the things. That means some pictures, some diagram, customer requirement. You are updating your person in your organization.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have this organizational knowledge. Okay.
Okay.
Then competence. Do you have some requirement for the training? Because this is a standard said, time to time you provide the training to your employee. Are you providing internal training to the staffs and all the things regarding product, regarding item, regarding customer complaint, all things? Have the system?
Yes, we give training to the new staff to do the production.
Very good, very good. Well, so this is the training competence. First you define that competence, their knowledge, experience, training, and based on that you can provide this training to your employee. Okay. Then communication within the organization. What is how you are communicating? This is the requirement. What you are communicating, when communicating, whom to communicate, how to communicate. Okay. Then this is very much important for document. How you are keeping your documents in your organization. That means documentation control and requirement.
We have report in every department. Should be filled every day.
Okay.
And yeah, it's all report.
See what is the document control system? Every document have their proper name, date, author, and document number. Okay.
Yes.
And document you can keep in the soft copy computer also. Okay. And document should be have prior review and approval, because without approval we cannot issue the document, and suitability and that is okay. Then
Yes, sir.
document distribution, you have some distribution as a system, and then legibility, then revision. When there is a change in document, you can change the document control, document number, revision number. Okay. And retention. And this, when there is a document, how will retain the document, and what is the disposition? When there is a expiry date of the document, how will this, what is the method of disposition of the document? So this is the document control system. With that we have to very much important. This apply to all the organizations. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Then operational planning. How we, this requirement says how we do the planning. When there is a requirement, when you are manufacturing the product, that is your cone, then what you do the planning. When there is a contract, then you buy the raw material, you ensure the availability of the manpower, ensure the availability of the resources, ensure the equipment is working properly. This is all about the planning of your activities. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. This is operational planning and control. Then there is a requirement of the customer communication. Customer communication, how you are communicating with the customer requirement. Then this is the requirement related to determining the requirement of product and services. When there is a contract, because what you do, you have the some specific customer, yeah, you manufacture a product and supply to the market only.
Yeah.
What you are doing?
We are supply our product if they finish in one order. It will be not every month, but every order finish.
Okay. See, so then your customer gives your order.
Yes.
When the customer is giving the order, might be they are giving the number of quantity, size, and maybe other requirements. So this is the standard say determining the requirement of product services. When the customer gives the requirement, you understand what is the requirement, maybe quantity. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is the requirement related to identifying the customer's requirements. Okay. And then when you receive the requirement from the customer, there is a requirement, a review of the requirement of that. Means when you receive the contract order from your customer, you must review this contract. This is the requirement, says the review of the contract and customers. Okay. That means quality, quantity, price, and everything.
Yes.
As per this requirement 8.2.3. Are you doing the designing? No.
No.
You are not designing your product?
No.
No. So this is your exclusion 8.3. You need not to discuss on this 8.3. Okay. This is all about the design. Then control of externally provided product. That means supplier. A control of your product. You are purchasing raw material from your supplier.
Yes.
So how you are doing you prepare the list of supplier, then supplier approval. What is the method of supplier approval? How your supplier approval? How you provide the contract to the supplier? How you place the order to supplier? What is the price? How you are evaluating the supplier? Then when the supplier provides the raw material to you, how you are doing the inspection of the product and services. This is all the requirement of the clause number 8.4. Supplier. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then control, that means giving the control. That means what is the quality of the product and everything. Then what information provided. That means you are sending the order to the supplier. Okay. This is all about. Then this is talking for the clause number 8. Find your productions. That means productions. How you are manufacturing your product. What is the manufacturing process? When manufacturing, ensuring the availability of that your information type and quality of the product to be manufactured, ensuring the availability of monitoring measures, that is machinery, then implementation of monitoring measure activities, suitable infrastructure worker, that means all the equipment and manufacturing equipment and machinery and process, how you are doing the packing and packing the item. This is all the requirement of the things. Okay. Are you doing the post-delivery activities?
Post-delivery activities.
No.
No.
Because once you supply the product, you are not taking any responsibility. Okay, it is gone. That means gone. That means you are not doing. Then identify. How are you identifying your product with a name, number, something?
Yeah.
So how you are identifying your product? Maybe your different type, different size of your product is there. So you have the particular number and name. Then what is the identification traceability methods? How you are applying? Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then 8.5.3 says the property belonging to customer and external provider. Are your customer is providing some items to you? No.
No.
No. Then this is not applicable. This is applicability you are talking. This is exclusion. 8.5.3 is excluded for you. Preserve. Do we have some stores, finished goods item, or when the raw material comes, you keep in some place and then finish?
No, it's all here.
No storage?
We storage all of our products here in our factory.
Okay. Then what is your storage system? How you are ensuring when the supplier provide the raw material, where you are storing the raw material, then preservation, then when you finish the product, where you store, and what is the storage system, handling and everything that you are doing. Then post-delivery activity you are not doing, correct?
Yeah.
No, this is excluded for you.
Yeah.
No, you are not doing, no. This you are not doing because you are making the phone. This is not required the post-delivery activities.
Yeah.
Okay. Then before sending the product to your customer, how you are doing? Before sending the customer, are you doing the inspection and testing?
Before, yes.
So are you preparing the inspection report?
Yes, we report how many box, what kind of products and...
Yes. So this is the requirement. See, 8.6, the release of product and services. When you are releasing the product and services, then you are writing all the things. Okay. Inspection report. Then control of non-conforming output. When you are manufacturing the product in the process, there should be some internal rejections.
Internal?
Rejection. Some product are not okay.
Correct rejection, yes, yes.
Then
We
what
have
you are doing? What you are doing?
throw them. We're not using anymore.
No need. You reject it.
Yeah, we reject it and we cannot use for anything. So it will become reject item.
Okay. So this is all about the how you are handling the non-conforming output. Okay. So this is all about the clause number 9, 8. So I'll make the half an hour break and again performance of the organization. That means this requirement 9.1.1 says that organization says set the some procedure, what to monitor, how to monitor, what is the matter, how to report it. On basic, what are the things? See, these are the points. Conformity of the product and services, that means how we are monitoring the product quality and conformity, product we are manufacturing okay, and how you are monitoring the degree of customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction, how we are monitoring the customer satisfaction. Then performance and effectiveness of the quality, that means overall organizational performance. Then planning, then effectiveness of action taken on the risk. When you are doing the risk assessment, there could be some significant risk. How you are taking the action on the significant risk, and how you are monitoring the performance of your supplier, external supplier, and need for improvement, and continue anything. How what you are thinking, this is required to further to improve. That is continual improvement. You have need of improvement, something like. So this standard, this requirement say these areas to be monitored, and for monitoring of performance, these are the critical point to be considered, and organizations should define the what need to be monitored and measured, method of monitoring and measurement analysis, and when frequency, when it will be monitored, and when the result will be, when you are monitoring anything, there will be some outcome of the monitoring, then how we are, when you are evaluating the output. This is all the requirement of this analysis of data. Okay. Internal audit we are not covering today because it will take it by tomorrow. Already it is in the plan.
Yeah.
Then management review meeting. Management review meeting is conducted in the organization. Why? To at plan interval to ensure the continuing suitability, adequacy, effectiveness and alignment with the strategic direction of the organization. This is the purpose of internal management review meeting.